For a century, the Mona Lisa has been considered one of the most important paintings of all time. But now we're learning it may only be half as special as we thought.
There is only one Mona Lisa, right? Well, maybe not. This morning, what might be another Mona Lisa? If it turns out to be a real Mona Lisa, it could be worth $500 million.
This controversial other portrait, so similar to Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece, has long sparked intense debate. Is it just a copy or an earlier version finished by da Vinci himself?
The minute I saw this work, I was really blown away. It took me 5 minutes and I was convinced.
It took you 5 minutes and you were convinced? Maybe take 10 minutes or 15 before you shake history? What's your rush? Like maybe if you'd taken more than 5 minutes, you might have noticed that the new Mona Lisa is wearing AirPods. Because you realize, if it's true, this story is huge. 2 Mona Lisas. Mona Lises, Mona Lisae. However you say it, this is huge. Because it means that people in the 16th century treated paintings the same way we treat Instagram today. Yeah, just like, no, paint it again, I blinked. Also, my smile is weird on that one. I can't tell if I'm smiling or not. I didn't even see it. I feel like this picture needs a filter. Let's go to Valencia. Oh, and speaking of earth-shattering news, global warming. Every day we move closer and closer to an all-out climate emergency. And if you're worried that world leaders aren't up to the challenge, well, you're right.
A dire warning about the future after the United Nations climate talks come to an end in Madrid. There's very little action, even though evidence of climate change is all around.
The world struggled to respond to the crisis at a UN climate summit in Madrid.
We are a little confused about what documents are being discussed.
We're starting to get a little lost. We are kind of lost.
Okay.
These are the warning signs our climate is in trouble. 200-foot flames this weekend raced across the Australian outback. In Sydney, the smoke is so bad, it's like smoking 32 cigarettes a day. Greenland is losing ice 7 times faster than it was in the 90s. The warnings are there, but who is listening?
Are you shitting me? The world is falling apart and leaders at the UN couldn't agree on what to do? Yeah, we don't know where the papers are. I'm sorry, we're a little confused. You know what, from now on, climate meetings shouldn't be in a comfy conference room. They should be held on a melting glacier. That's where it should be. Get these people some motivation. That's what that should be. You'll figure that shit out. And you know, as much as we're disappointed at how slow our leaders are to act, I think it's movies that we should blame for making us think that leaders are decisive in the first place. Because, like, you watch Armageddon, and it's like, sir, an asteroid is headed to Earth. And it's like, all right, get me Bruce Willis and the guy who's not good at being Batman. Come on, let's go. But if it, like Armageddon happened in real life, we'd be like, sir, an asteroid is coming to Earth. And we'd be like, okay, wait, are we calling it an asteroid or a comet? Let's convene a panel to discuss terminology, okay? We don't need a panel, we need a committee. Wait, is it a committee or a panel? I'm lost. But we can't keep delaying action. This is serious. The Earth is getting hotter. The oceans are getting hotter. Kumail Nanjiani is getting hotter. We have to stop this madness. All right, and finally, some entertainment news. Amazon is producing a Lord of the Rings TV show. And if you think you don't have the looks for Hollywood, this casting call might change your mind.
If you are hairy, toothless, extremely tall, extremely short, you could be an extra in the new Lord of the Rings series. The new Amazon show is based on the mythical land of Middle-earth and begins production in New Zealand next year. An ad from one of the 2 local talent agencies helping with the search said it was looking for people with, among other things, missing teeth and wonderful noses.
Wow. Missing teeth and wonderful noses. Sounds less like a casting decision and more like their makeup artist quit. Yeah, now they're just like, all right, anybody that we're gonna cast has to come already ugly, all right? We're gonna do this? And by the way, I know they say that this is for the show, but this might just be a trap for tricking people into working in Amazon's warehouses, yeah. You'll be there like, I'm here for the audition. They're like, all right, take that PlayStation, put it in a box. Just keep doing that. Do it again and again and again. What does this have to do with Lord of the Rings? Yeah, they're doing PlayStations now, it's a thing. So if you think you can play an orc or a dwarf or a hobbit, you can hit Amazon up. But if you were looking to play Smeagol, bad news, they already gave that part to Rudy Giuliani. Yeah. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it already.